If you're in the market for a sensible all-wheel drive car and you don't want a crossover, the 2017 Subaru Impreza has everything you're looking for. And I mean that literally. Hi, I'm Keith Barry. You can order the new Impreza however you want it, as a sedan or a hatchback, with a Spartan interior or well-equipped, or with the latest high-tech or no tech at all. It's all up to you. But no matter how you equip it, the all-new Impreza continues to follow the same basic formula it has for the past 25 years. It's a compact car with all-wheel drive. In today's world, that sets it apart in a sea of crossovers. Now, it doesn't have a history of huge sales, but the Impreza has always been a bit of a cult classic, especially in snowy climates. For 2017, Subaru's added a host of updates from technology to safety. But are they enough to give the car a little more mass appeal? Let's find out. Whether you choose the sedan or the hatchback, the 2017 Impreza doesn't look too different from its predecessor. But the big changes are more than skin deep. The car rides on an entirely new platform, and Subaru says that it has 70% improved structural rigidity over the body of the old car. And production has moved from Japan to Indiana. Is it handsome? Well, I'd call the Impreza understated. The same goes for the interior. While it is an improvement over Impreza's past, it still isn't up to, say, the Hyundai Elantra, which features higher quality materials. In base 2.0i trim, the Impreza starts at just $18,395, but the interior wouldn't be unfamiliar to a time traveler from 1992. You get a 5-speed stick shift, manual climate control, cloth seats, and a 4-speaker sound system. There are 3 other trim levels though. There's the Premium, which I'm driving, then there's the Sport and the Limited. But even if you load up the Limited with all the options, including leather, a moonroof, a bunch of infotainment, and safety options, you can't bring the price above $30,000. But no matter how you equip it, the Impreza will never feel luxurious. And that's largely thanks to its unrefined powertrain. There's only one engine choice, and that's a 2-liter, 152-horsepower, 4-cylinder Boxer engine, so named because the 2 banks of pistons oppose each other like the fists of fighters in a ring. The design is compact and promises low vibration, but you wouldn't know that from inside the car. Hit the gas, and the underpowered engine seems to pump nearly every decibel of noise it's making into the cabin as it strains to accelerate. A continuously variable transmission helps the Impreza get fuel economy as good as 38 miles a gallon highway 28 city, but it also adds to that thrash and drone. Despite sharing DNA with the legendary WRX and STI performance cars, the Impreza wasn't really anything to write home about when it came to handling. In fact, I think the Mazda 3 and the Ford Focus are more fun to drive. But that problem could be solved by upgrading to the Impreza Sport. It features torque vectoring, which sends power to individual wheels in order to help with cornering, and it also comes with an optional stick shift. However, it's against that ordinary backdrop that the Impreza's most thoughtful features stand out. For instance, every 2017 Impreza now comes standard with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Just plug in your phone and the car's touchscreen will give you access to music, podcasts, and even navigation. That's a very attractive feature on such an inexpensive car. Subaru also offers one of the most affordable active safety systems on the market. It's called EyeSight, and it uses 2 color cameras to keep an eye on the road ahead of you. It has automatic emergency braking, active cruise control, and it'll tell you if you're straying from your lane. Now, none of those features are unique in 2017, but only Subaru makes them so accessible. On the premium trim I'm driving, EyeSight is part of a $1,395 package that includes blind spot detection and steering responsive fog lights too. You can order it as an option on every Impreza except for the base trim. Unfortunately, EyeSight does have one really bizarre flaw. Now, active cruise control is great in stop-and-go traffic. The car in front of you stops, and your car stops, automatically. And it's usually up to the driver to hit the gas to get going again. That's for safety. It's to make sure that a human is in control of the car. But that's not how it works on the Impreza. Yes, it'll bring the car to a stop, but after 3 seconds, active cruise control just turns off, and the car starts rolling forward. If you're not paying attention, there's a chance you might rear-end the car that's in front of you. Still, I don't think that's a reason to skip EyeSight. As long as you're paying attention, automatic cruise control is still helpful. And no matter what, I think having an extra pair of electronic eyes and a virtual foot on the brake makes the new Impreza a great choice for new drivers, and it also helps it earn some coveted safety awards from test agencies. Then there's all-wheel drive. The Civic doesn't have it, the Corolla doesn't have it, the Elantra doesn't have it. In fact, if you're looking for an affordable all-wheel drive car and you don't want a crossover, your only other option is the antiquated Mitsubishi Lancer, unless you want to spend $34,000 on an Audi A3. In my opinion, that's really the deciding factor. When it comes down to it, you can forget about all the other pros and cons. Whether the Impreza is the right car for you comes down to two questions. Do you need all-wheel drive, and do you not want a crossover? If you answer yes to both of them, all the Impreza's other perks are just gravy. If you like the simplicity of the Impreza but want to sit higher up, I recommend that you take a look at the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. It's basically the same car as the Impreza hatchback, but it adds about 3 inches of ground clearance for a taller ride height. It's worth noting that Subaru has the highest owner loyalty rate of any major car brand. 2/3 of people who own a Subaru buy another Subaru when it's time to get a new car. And after driving the new Impreza, I can see why. Yes, other cars are more comfortable, more fun to drive, better looking and quieter. But the Subaru Impreza is safe, affordable, and practical. If that's what you're looking for in a car and you want all-wheel drive, you should definitely take the Impreza for a test drive. To read my full review of the 2017 Subaru Impreza, head over to CarGurus.com. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave them in the comments. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.